Hey, buenas a todos, aquí Mega de Mega Plays y hoy empiezo nuevos gameplays sobre este juego que acaba de salir que se llama Quantum Conundrum, que tiene muy buena pinta y que también se parece mucho al Portal y Portal 2, no sé si os conoceréis. Son también así tipo resolver puzzles con físicas y bueno, muy divertidos. Y bueno, vamos a empezar la partida. Es un juego de Square Enix. Y bueno, había ya empezado para ver más o menos cómo va el juego, pero nada, he hecho 5 minutos, así que tampoco no sé muy bien cómo será. Y bueno, vamos a ello.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently.
Cargando dimensiones.
Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
Wow.
If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
Vaya maleta.
Oh, you confounded machine. Ugh. What was that? Oh, good. That should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth did I put that? Wait a minute. Something isn't quite right here.
No momentos, es muy fácil.
No! Ah!
No, mi maleta. Bueno, hemos perdido la maleta. Mi pobre maleta.
What just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing. There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. I do think the failsafe was tripped accidentally. Unfortunately, the front door will remain in lockdown until you can restore the power. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid.
Esta es su oficina, o eso supongo. Vaya guante. Busca tubos de planos sobre el laboratorio de investigación y desarrollo de tu tío.
Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased.
¿Qué es esto? Es un gato, pero con algo raro. LOL, un secador de ropa nuclear. Vale.
I told you to pick up that glove.
Bueno, vamos a coger el guante.
What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
Qué gracioso. Bueno, aquí también hay el plano de un taco interdimensional. Bueno, vamos a ver.
If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
¿Cuántos mostachos?
There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited.
Esto es un perro salchicha. Y esto es un pez. Bueno, esto es más normal. Pero esto...
Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts, existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through. The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. There's a painting of the glove you're wearing on the wall. Notice how it is nice and clean and not completely destroyed by an unqualified 10-year-old. Or are you 12? I can never remember. You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient.
Una caldera.
This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced.
Manipulamos el pájaro para que active el botón. Bien hecho.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function.
Un cambio de perspectiva.
This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal. Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter.
Sí, claro. Esto, si es una balanza.
There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall.
Vale, ¿y dónde está eso? Supongo que será esto.
That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
Bien, por fin. Mucho más práctico, sí.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manner are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove.
Juegos malabares.
Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later.
Sí, creo que sí. Esto va aquí. Me llevo esto.
These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
Bueno, dejo hasta aquí el primer episodio, no quiero hacerlos muy largos. Espero que os haya gustado, que comentéis y que dejéis likes. Nos vemos.